Hi, Patricia, and welcome to today's Marketing Insight. Now, today's Marketing Insight, it's not about marketing, but more towards business. And the whole topic is that I feel that the whole notion of hustling to achieve success, working really hard to achieve success, is a bit overrated. Now, what do I mean by overrated? Does this mean that I am not an advocate of working hard? No, it's actually the opposite. Yes, I do believe in working hard and going the extra mile for you to achieve your goal and so on. But I think it's somehow overrated, or it has been explained in a way that people are associating achieving success towards hustling day and night to get what they want. And again, I'm not saying that's not the correct way, but I think there's a better approach to that thoughts. So in short, right, what I'm trying to tell you, what I'm trying to teach you today is that if you want to hustle, you should not be hustling in a way that you are trading time for money. Now, let me try to elaborate this further, because everybody understands that concept that if you work in a job, then you are trading time for money. But if you look around in the internet marketing scene, online business, many people are actually doing that without them realizing or not. Now, for instance, if you are an Uber driver, which is nothing wrong, which I thank all of the Uber drivers of the world, because without them, we wouldn't be able to have all of our rights. We will need to drive by ourselves. But if you are working hard as an Uber driver, then obviously you can make some significant income. But that is exactly the recipe of trading time for money, right? So you can make money, but you're trading time for money. So if you're hustling that way, if you're working hard that way, in my humble opinion, that is not the model that I would want to go for, right? I want to go for a model that I'm working hard for a different concept, or should I say for a different model that can lead me to less work at the end of the day. Now, what I mean is this. Oh, my coffee is spilled at the cups and so on. They didn't even realize that. What I mean is this, is that do I work hard? Yeah, I do work hard, right? But when I work hard, it's usually what we call a short burst of working hard. And I work hard focusing on building a business. In this case, building an online business, building my info product business, building my e-commerce business, and so on. So that this business will in turn, where my goal, my so-called hope is that they will then generate the income for me, so that despite is this, I worked really hard, right? In a short period of time, I hustle and so on. And after that, the amount of work contributed become less and less and less. And this business has its own, and it starts generating income back in return. So like that, and another example other than being an Uber driver is like speaking, right? I mean, if you make significant income, if you are like big brands, if you're Tony or you are Les Brown and so on, you get paid handsomely to speak and so on, right? So it makes sense for you to make that short-term income in that sense. But if you don't really make that much and you just make a few thousand, now in the time of preparation to sell the training, preparing for the training and doing the training itself and fulfilling the training and so on. Now, would it make sense if you learn a different art, or you learn a different skill of business building, especially on the internet, whether it's digital e-commerce or physical e-commerce, and use that time, use that resource, use your skill to build that business, so that it may generate income for you for months or even years, right? Rather than go out and speak. I'm not saying speaking is bad. It's just that I'm not saying that Uber driving is bad, because I don't want you to get the wrong message when I'm sharing my thoughts here, right? I'm saying that hustling or working hard needs to be done, needs to be focused on the right model. Otherwise, you'll be hustling day and night, and then you get exhausted, and then you don't have to whether drink your tea or drink your coffee. See how dirty this is. I don't even know how it spills, but I don't really care, right? That is when you get to achieve success, and there are many things that you appreciate, and there are many things that you just don't really be bothered anymore. I mean, I don't care if the coffee cup is spilled and so on, because I'm focused on where I am right now. I'm just enjoying my coffee, have my total freedom, and this thought just comes to my mind, and I thought of recording this, doing this video for you, right? So that's all I have to say for today, and I do hope that today's business insight give you some thoughts to think about. And if you agree towards these thoughts, please feel free to like, so that I know that we are in the same frequency, that we are both on the same thoughts of achieving the same goals in that sense. Feel free to share with your friends, especially those who are hustling and working hard every single day, hoping to achieve success. Well, they're doing great, but what if they're hustling and working hard on a different model, so that they don't have to hustle like this forever and ever and so on, right? So this is Patrick here, and I look forward to see you one day. Thank you. Bye.